MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 3 of the National League Division Series between the Washington Nationals and the St. Louis Cardinals. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. And here's how the Nats line up in this one. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, Matty, they got to love the production they're getting out of the leadoff spot right now. He doesn't let the pressure of the big moment get to him. I love watching this guy hit in clutch situations. It's like he takes a deep breath and everything stops in front of him. He plays like the Zen man.
Paul Castilla gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, we're getting a chance to watch a guy that has 99 career losses. The one thing I'm certain that he doesn't want to do is pick up career loss number 100 in this one here today. So it's going to be awfully important, one, that his team scores him some runs, and two, he shuts down the opponent early.
The St. Louis Cardinals attack you on defense in this fashion. And we have to focus on Matt Carpenter right here. This guy bounces around, can play a number of different positions, and has a good enough arm to play them all and play them all at a high level.
Into the box, Kevin Grant. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Number 28.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. Pitch on the way. This is line to left. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. Around first, digging for two. Around second now, and this ball still hasn't been fielded. And he will make it all the way to third now, as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
And that's the chance you take when you lay out for a ball like that. You make the play and you're a hero in the highlight shows. You miss it and you're picking yourself up and chasing after it.
Here's the center fielder, Denard Span. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. Leadoff man at third following the triple to kick things off. So he'll try to bring him home here. Now the 1-0. Ripped down the line. But a foul ball, 1-1. Outside, 2-1. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Earl Hendricks.
Hey, D-Row, Earl Hendricks, he's not a guy that gets a lot of complaints by either players or pitchers. He's a pretty good umpire.
Yeah, Dan, Earl's got a great track record in his sport. He's pretty consistent, and overall, he's been a fair umpire.
2 balls and 2 strikes, the count to Span. The 2-2. Smoke toward the hole. And that's through into right field for a base hit. The run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead.
That's just your classic Ribby knock right there, Dan. He's able to turn on the pitch he wanted right there and drive it into the outfield.
Good job getting the barrel to the ball right there, able to get that one through, and picks up an RBI. Hard hit and a well-deserved run batted in.
Striding in now for the Nats, Bryce Harper. Set and the pitch. A ball and no strikes.
Hey, I know there's a lot of game left, but that is such an important run there in the top of the first. Try and silence this crowd. I can't tell you, in postseason play, 1 run feels like 3 or 4.
The 1-0. And he misses again, 2-0.
Well, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Hard hit ball to short, and Peralta won't get there. It's a base hit.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. Popped him up. Adams has room in foul territory. He's got it one away.
Batting fifth, third baseman, Ryan Zimmerman.
2 on here with 1 man out, and that'll bring forward the power-hitting third baseman, Ryan Zimmerman. From the stretch, here's the pitch. 0-1 the count. Set to deliver the 0-1. Very weakly on the ground. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. Zimmerman, or just simply Zim, he was a first-round pick back in 2005.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
It's not that easy to make a good hitter look that bad, but that's what happens when you can bring that fastball and ride it in on the inner half of the plate right there. You can get some pretty ugly swings.
Here's the shortstop, Ian Desmond. He swings and grounds it to short. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. Washington leads this one 1-0. And now here's Mike Matheny's starting lineup for the Redbirds. Dero, what's your take on this team today?
Yeah, Matty, a lot of professional at-bats up and down this lineup. I know they're behind right now, but it only takes one guy to set the tone and get the boys going.
Doug Fister will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy on the bump sitting on 99 career wins, so you know right now while he's taking his warm-ups, he's thinking about one thing. I need one more win to get to that magic century 100. That's a pretty big feather that you'll be able to put in your cap, and we'll see how he does in this one here today.
Time for a look at the curly W on D. And let's focus on Wilson Ramos. He's an absolute brick wall behind the plate, and if you miss middle over the heart of the plate, he could turn it around with a 3-run bomb.
Coming to the plate now, Tom Horn. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the
Leading off
first.
for the Cardinals, second baseman, Tom Horn.
First offering on its way. And that one just missed outside. The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike.
I feel like when you're facing a 2-pitch mix like this, sink or changeup, as an offense, the game plan has to be the fact that you have to get something elevated. You know he's not going to beat you with velocity, so it's going to come down to who executes better.
Bounce to first. Grant has it. He'll take it to the bag himself, and the leadoff man is gone here to start the home first.
Second, center fielder, Sean Shea.
First pitch of the at-bat. Tries to bunt his way on here, but this is a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. Line to the right side, but a foul ball. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
The 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
Outside.
And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and the next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
Hit in the air to straightaway center. Span is under it, and he makes the catch for the second out. And so with 2 away now, let's give you another look at our playoff bracket as you see what could lie ahead for the winner in this series. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a neck-high fastball that time. The 1-0. High in the air out to center field. Moving under it, Span. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Down in order go the Cardinals. They're down 1-0. In now for Washington, Anthony Rendon. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Anthony Rendon.
Here's the first pitch to him. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. On the ground to the right side. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Batting 8, left fielder, Damon Morrison.
Into the box now, Damon Morrison. He'll get to take his first cuts here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Looks at a two-seamer right down the middle.
Well, they got to him in the first inning, which is huge, but he looks a lot more settled into this ball game right now. He's not the kind of pitcher you want to let get into a groove out there.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball 1. The 1-1. Tough slider there as he grounds it foul. Bases are empty, one man out. And look out as that one ran in and got him. The pitcher, Doug Fister, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation. So let's see if that is indeed on right here. First delivery to him on the way. And they'll try to stay out of the double play here as he lays this one down. Flip to the second baseman covering now for the out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Kevin Grant.
Digging in now, Kevin Grant. He scored after tripling in his first plate appearance. What's he got in store for us here? Here comes the first pitch. Sliders in for a strike. Comes set, and the 0-1. Hit down the line at first, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike two. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Morrison at second with two down. A swing and a miss at a sinker. The strikeout retires the side. Inning is over. Nationals leave one, and after an inning and a half, it's 1-0. Leading off the inning, Matt Adams, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Matt Adams.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
No, that missed. That's a ball.
And the slider just stayed north of the strike zone that time. The bouncer to the left side. Zimmerman has it. And the throw on to first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. One away.
Matt Carpenter.
Stepping in for the Cardinals, Matt Carpenter, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie.
Now you could tell right there that curveball had some serious depth to it. That's what separates the good ones from the bad ones. That nasty spin rate, get that downward action. You even get a star player like this swinging at something in the dirt.
Hit in the air out to center field. Span is under it, and that's the second out of the inning.
Batting sixth, the shortstop, Johnny Peralta.
So bases are empty here with two gone, and that'll bring up the shortstop, Johnny Peralta. Here comes the first pitch. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball one.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you could rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Bases are empty here with two men out. Swing and a miss at the bender, and it's even at 1-1. Now a pitch swung on and hit to Desmond at short. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. It'll be Denard Span to lead us off when we return. We play 2 innings. It's 1-0. Standing in, Denard Span. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third.
Number 2, Denard Span.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
1 ball, no strikes.
Good looking sinker on the inside corner. Now a bunt attempt here. Throw will not be in time. It's a perfect bunt there. Nets him a base runner to lead off the inning.
Up next for Washington, right fielder, Bryce Harper.
And now Bryce Harper, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. First pitch on its way. And a fastball just below the knees, ball one. The 1-0 delivery. Ground ball sent back up the middle. A tag for one. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first. So here's the cleanup hitter, Wilson Ramos, 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through. Now a throw over and a dive, but he's back in. Perhaps wisely, another look to first. And the runner back. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Hey, that's got to throw the batter's game plan off a little bit. He thinks sinker's coming. Double play situation. He gets the ordinary fastball. He's got to be thinking what's coming next.
Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Look out as this bat shatters on impact. Throw just in time as they get him by an eyelash.
And you know, guys, if this bat doesn't break, it's probably a double play ball, but that just wasn't happening here. Good job to make sure of one, though.
Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball one. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. The 1-0 home. And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. The 1-1. Hit high and deep to left field. Cabrera going back at the track, and that one is gone. So a two-run home run for Ryan Zimmerman. His first homer so far in the series as the Nats move out in front now 3-0.
Well, as always, he wanted to spot that sinker at the knees or lower, but this one was up in the zone. So it's like a flat fastball that didn't move. Those usually go a long way.
Into the box, Ian Desmond. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The windup and the 0-1. A little bouncer. Foul ball, strike two. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. Nats pick up a pair in the inning on this two-run home run. Bottom of the third coming up. It's 3-0 Washington. Back alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian here, as it'll be Yadier Molina to lead things off. First pitch on its way. Hard hit to first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Batting 8, left fielder, Melky Cabrera.
Striding into the box, Melky Cabrera. First offering on its way. A tough sinker on the inside corner.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Grounded down the third baseline. But that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Popped him up. Desmond onto the grass. 2 gone.
Batting 9, pitcher, Paul Castilla.
So here now is the pitcher, Paul Castilla. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. A fastball down near the shoe tops. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Can't allow yourself to lose focus right here with the pitcher up. Got to stay on the attack. Minimize pitches against these guys and put them away early.
Cardinals have been held out of the hit column here. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
It's amazing how guys can lose focus sometimes when the weaker hitters come up, especially the pitchers. You got to stay on the attack and minimize pitches and get these guys out in a hurry.
And this misses as well. Ball 4. And he's walked the opposing pitcher on 4 pitches.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Now at the plate, Tom Horn. And we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a good curveball at the knees. Castilla leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Swinging a soft liner, and as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Cards leave 1, still down 3-0. In now is Anthony Rendon. We begin the top of the 4th.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a strike called at the letters. Looked high to me, but it's 0-1. Here it comes. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Hit hard on the ground to the right. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And he can't make the play as he overruns it, but that should be scored as an infield single.
Left fielder, Damon Morrison.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Damon Morrison. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Missed with a slider. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up. But that was a nice job of laying off.
3 balls and a strike to the Nationals left fielder.
3 balls and no strikes.
Out of the stretch, here's his 3-1 home. In the air, down the line in left. And that'll get down for a base hit. Rendon rounds third and is digging for the plate. He comes across to score. And they lead now by 4.
That's just some great base running from the guy at first. The ball had plenty of air under it, but he got a good read, recognizing it wasn't going to be caught, and he hustled all the way around home. That's something that shouldn't go unrecognized in that play.
In now, Doug Fister. Now a bunt attempt here, but a foul ball here, 0-1. He did his job and laid down the successful sac bunt in his first appearance. The 0-1. Now a bunt attempt here, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. 4 runs, 7 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. And did he square around? No, it's ball 1.
Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs and only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
Hey, great job right there. Anytime you're down 0-2, I think it's a successful at bat if you can work it back to an even count and at least give yourself a chance.
Still showing bunt with 2 strikes, but he pulls it back. 3-2. Kevin Grant will be next. No one out with a runner at second. Squares, and it's in the air. A dive, and he knocks it down. But they will not get it out on the play as he beats the throw to first, and there are 2 on to start the inning now.
First baseman, Kevin Grant.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Kevin Grant. He tripled earlier, making him 1 for 2 in the ball game. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A high fastball is in there.
I heard so many pitchers in my career in the dugout talk about you're only 1 pitch away from getting out of a nasty situation. This is perfect right here. A strikeout or a double play, and he can get right back in control of this inning.
In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Throw to the plate, and not in time as the run scores. And the run will score on the wild pitch. My goodness. The 1-1 home. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. The 1-2 misses up and in.
2-2.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
And he'll take strike 3 called, and he needed that one badly on the mound. 1 away.
Center fielder number 2, Denard Span.
Now in the box, Denard Span. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Has a look, now the pitch. Off the plate and low here, ball 1.
1-0.
Pfister, a runner at second with 1 away. Popped high in the air. Carpenter in foul ground. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The right fielder number 34, Bryce.
Here's Bryce Harper now. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First pitch of the at-bat. Lifted the other way out to left center. On the move is Jay, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. He pulls into second safely as a run will score on the play as well.
Yeah, Dan, he's got to feel pretty good about that. Not only did he have a great AB, first pitch hacking, but he smoked that ball to mix in a ribby knock.
Boy, he did. He must have had a pretty good plan of attack walking into that batter's box, and he had an idea of the pitch that he was going to get. And boy, he sure turned it loose and buggy whipped that one.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Down the first baseline. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. Three runs already home here.
Hey, if he's going to offer at a fastball above the zone, why don't you just continue to climb the ladder? Don't be shocked if he goes even higher with this next pitch.
Swing and a little tapper. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. Now another 1-2. And he fouls this one off. The next 1-2 pitch. Hard hit ball to second. He'll whip this one first in time, and that ends the inning. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. It's the Nationals 6 and the Cardinals nothing. In now is John Jay. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going. So what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
Here's the first pitch to him. And that one right down Main Street.
I got to believe this is an awesome time for this pitcher to get real aggressive in the strike zone. He's got a huge lead. He knows he can pound and try and polish up his mechanics down and away.
And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. It's 1-2.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
And the throw will indeed take care of him for the first down.
Good job of getting him to chase the ball in the dirt right there. Hey, also credit the catcher for keeping it close and finishing it off with a good throw to first. That's harder than it looks, but big league catchers make it look easy sometimes.
Standing in now, Mariano Lester. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now the 1-0. A swing and a ground ball to third, but a foul ball, 1-1. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Another one sent foul. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The first baseman, number 32, Matt Adams.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Matt Adams. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. No runs, no hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Ground ball right side, straight into the shift. Desmond gloves it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Ryan Zimmerman will get the first shot here when we come back. It's the Nationals 6 and the Cardinals nothing. Lance Lynn gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far.
Ryan Zimmerman.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the second time this afternoon. Cardinals are into their bullpen now, as there are the final numbers for their starter. Clearly not the postseason outing he had envisioned. Here's the shortstop, Ian Desmond. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Settling in now, Anthony Rendon. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Lynn gets the sign. Here comes the first pitch. Outside with the fastball. That's 1-0. Now some stirring in the Cardinal bullpen as the right-hander Jason Mott has begun throwing. Pitch on the way. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Grounded to short. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Nationals gone in order. They lead it 6-0.
Leading off for the Cardinals, the third baseman, number 13, Matt Carpenter.
First pitch coming. Here it is. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
The windup and the 0-1. Looks at a changeup that catches the corner.
Can you boys say next? Who's next up to bat? Because this guy's done. You cannot fall down 0-2 to one of the better pitchers in the league and expect to get a base hit.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
1-2.
In under the hands with a fastball. It's 1-2. Soft liner to the right side. And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
The shortstop, number 27, Johnny Peralta.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Johnny Peralta. First offering on its way. Breaking ball just misses the inside corner.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
One out, nobody on. Inside corner, a ball and a strike. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
Chopped weakly to the left. And there's out number 2. Still a little early to start talking about these things. There you go, right there. A big goose egg in that hit column, worth keeping in mind as we get later into the afternoon. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And here now is the catcher, Yadier Molina. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1.
I really like how he's getting ahead early in the count. He's pitching aggressively, and what that does, it holds the pitch count down.
The 0-1 on its way. And the changeup is way low that time. Sliced hard on the ground. And that's the first hit in this one for the Redbirds.
Hey, this team has been shut down offensively up until this point, Dan. But right here, team's first hit of the game in the 5th inning. Let's see if he sparks some offensively.
You know, this will be interesting, D-Row, to see if they can crack this guy's code. A lot of times, once you get that first hit, several begin to fall after that one. So it'll be interesting to see if this guy can put the screws on this one and tighten things up and not allow any more base hits.
Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. A 1 pitch on its way. Popped him up. Desmond ranging into the outfield, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Cardinals. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. Digging in and looking for more, Damon Morrison. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now. Cardinals are going to get something going in the bullpen now as a left-hander has begun to get loose. Here's the 0-2. Fouled away. Molina might try to make a play on it, and no one will get this one. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. A fastball that just misses inside. Another 1-2 delivery. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Horn comes up with it. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth.
Up next for the Nationals, pitcher, Doug Fister.
Into the box now, the Nationals pitcher, Doug Fister, getting to hit for himself here, largely due to the big cushion he's got to work with. First pitch on its way. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. Bases are empty, one man out. Missed with a breaking ball. For the shortstop, Peralta. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting, first baseman, Kevin Grant.
Striding in, Kevin Grant. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a high fastball for a strike. 2 out, nobody on. Oh, and he was fooled that time on the pitch away as he went around for strike 2. Here's a high pop-up. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Washington, but they're on top by a count of 6-0. Gerard Dyson is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6.
Gerard Dyson.
And there's his strike right down the heart of the plate, 0-1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And that one just missed outside. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now. The 1-2. Just hung in there on that one.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
And he struck him out.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Stepping in now, Tom Horn. He swings, and it's a line drive to left center. Now a dive, but he can't get there, and this is going to be trouble out there in left center. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Well, the pitcher can't really worry about that one. I mean, it was only their second hit of the game, so he's doing a lot of things right. Let's see if he can leave him out there now.
Into the box, John Jay.
Nope.
And a ball 1-0. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. Two balls and no strikes to the Cardinals center fielder.
2-0.
This is on the ground over to first. To his right, Grant. And he is in there.
Now batting, right fielder, Mariano Lester.
Digging in once again, Mariano Lester. He's set. Here it comes.
Good.
A tough sinker on the inside corner.
Man, the Redbirds, they've been struggling all game long. They've yet to been able to get that big hit. This is the time for the big hit for the Redbirds.
Line toward right center. And that's going to get down out there. And the runner from third scores as they try to work their way back into this one.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me that the moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down. He looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely. Postseason monster right here, having a huge series. Any big leaguer can have their moment mid-May, but to do it when it gets cold outside means everything.
Here's Matt Adams now, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball 1-0.
Well, you know, giving up 3 straight hits is bad enough, but now it looks like he's starting to nibble a little bit. It's hard not to when you're getting hit, but you don't want to put yourself in bad counts.
Jay on second. Lester is over at first with 1 away. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Three and 0 now. Matt Carpenter is on deck. The 3-0 is in there for strike one.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
The 3-1 pitch. Now here's a ball hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Back goes Harper. Gone! So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. His first homer here in the series, and they cut the gap here. It's now 6-4.
3-1 with 2 on base is a tough spot for any pitcher. He didn't want to load the bases with a walk, and the hitter knew that more than anybody else. Well, he gave him something he could handle, and the next thing he knew, his opponent was circling the bases.
Here's Matt Carpenter.
I think he's forgotten about sometimes, Matt Carpenter. When we talk about best hitters in our sport, I think he's one of the more underrated offensive players. This lineup has a chance to knock this guy right out of the game. 4 runs in the inning, and they smell blood.
Boy, Dero, you hit the nail right on the head right now. This is a team that can score some runs. They have a pitcher that's reeling right now. They need to knock him out and knock him out ASAP.
No, that's
Off the
out.
plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Ripped down the first base line, but a foul ball, 1-2 now. 4 runs here in this half inning. Missed with a slider.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite-handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think you got a shot to stay inside that one.
Here now the 2-2. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. The 2-2 one more time. Pulled hard, but it's foul down the first base side. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome. You go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
And that's low, ball 4.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
Digging in, Johnny Peralta. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. First pitch on its way. Breaking ball taken right down the middle. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And some action out in that Washington bullpen now as we see both a left-hander and a right-hander throwing. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Swing and a miss on the breaking pitch. 2 away.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina, as he grounds one briskly to short. He'll toss it to Rendon at second, and the inning is over. But 4 runs score in the inning, 3 coming right here on the 3-run home run. The 2-3-4 hitters now to start the 7th. It's now a 6-4 ball game. Back here at Sportsman's Park. On to the 7th now in Game 3, but before it gets underway, we take a look at our game summary through the first 6. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Sam Freeman is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch.
Number 71.
Jed Lowry is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch.
Number 12.
Here's the center fielder, Denard Span, and it was quite a turn of events we witnessed in the last half. A lot of runs put up on the board, and we've got a very close game on our hands now. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
And he misses with it, 1-1.
When you've got a guy that throws a good 2-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
And he'll look at a fastball here that's close, but it's 2-1 now. Lowry to play this one at short. Fielded cleanly, and the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Right fielder, Bryce Harper.
And now Bryce Harper, so far 2 for 3 in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher to get ahead right there. You know you got a star hitter at the plate. He's not afraid to go to 2 strikes or go deep in the count. That's what you have to do. You have to put him at a disadvantage with the count.
Harper behind with an 0-2 count now. Here's the 0-2. Liner toward right center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Yeah, that hard hit single right there. That's clean. 3 for 4. He's looking locked in.
Catcher, Wilson Ramos.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 1-0 home. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, but he will haul this in on the run as he had to go back to the warning track to do it, and there are 2 away.
The third baseman, number 11, Ryan Zimmerman.
Ryan Zimmerman will stride in, but first we take you back to the 3rd as you take another look here at his 2-run homer that had him rolling early on. First pitch on its way. Takes a knee-high fastball. Now a snap move over to first. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. The 0-1 pitch. And there's ball 1. And he'll snap one over to first. And a dive, but he's back in there. Harper is off of first with 2 away. He goes with the slider that time, and it's driven to deep right field. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. The relay. And he is safe at second base as he legs out a double.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one-hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
And with first base open, it looks as though they'll go after the next guy with the force at any base now in order and 2 men gone.
Oh, that's a walk that could really change the complexion of the game. With the bases loaded, if he gives up a base hit right here, it could get real ugly.
Jason Mott answers the call to pitch here in a big spot. He inherits a bases loaded jam, but needs just 1 out to get out of it. Anthony Rendon will be the first one to greet him, and he'll bat in a big spot here. Bases loaded and 2 out in the inning. Trying to keep the deficit right where it is. The pitch. Bases are loaded here. 2 down. Drives it out to deep right center field. Lester moves over. He's got it, and that'll get him out of the jam. 3 left for Washington. They're up 6-4. Here's Melky Cabrera, 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan of bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
Lays off 1-0. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Morrison is there. And that's the first out of the inning.
The shortstop, number 12, Jed Lowry.
Here's Jed Lowry now. He's newly entered into the ballgame, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. Here's the first pitch to him. Looks at a sinker on the outside corner. Popped him up. Desmond onto the grass. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Into the box now, Tom Horn. As he'll watch a sinker here that misses. It's ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Now the 1-0 is a sinker that misses for a ball.
2 balls, no strikes.
There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. The 2-1. Line drive to center field. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. They trail it here 6-4. Leading off the inning, Damon Morrison, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. The 1-1. Lifted in the air to center field. Jay has a read on it. 1 down. Visiting Nationals holding the lead here in the 8th as you get a look at our line score to this point in the game. Rafael Hines will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Rafael Hines.
Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Flipped out the other way towards short. And Lowry won't be able to track it down. This gets through, a base hit. Number 9 batter comes through that time as it'll now be up to the top of the order with 1 away.
That's the name of the game right there, boys. Get on base any way possible. They're not all going to be beauties, but that one falls in front of the left fielder for a base hit.
Standing in now, Kevin Grant. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. 1-1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
Look into Molina, now the 1-1. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Hines stands at first with one out. Here he comes again, 1-2. Still 1-2. Ready with the 1-2. He struck him out. The third time he's fanned in the game.
That's the third time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
In now, Denard Span. He will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Here's the 0-1 pitch. On the ground to the left side. Oh, look at Carpenter. Hey now. They call it the hot corner for a reason. And this is a beauty to take us to break. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Tyler Clippard is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth.
Number 36, Tyler Clippard.
Riding in once again, John Jay. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the eighth. Here comes the first pitch. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball one. Strike.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. And, oh, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
Well, when you hear people talk about the unwritten rules of baseball, I think we just saw a perfect example of that. You hit one of mine, and I'm going to hit one of yours. Always been that way and probably always will be, even though they've tried to crack down on that kind of stuff recently.
Ready now, Mariano Lester. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. A high fastball is in there.
especially after drilling the last guy up at the plate. That's just a great job to get your mechanics back under you and establish yourself back in the strike zone.
From the belt, the pitch. Runners on the move for second. In there, now the throw. Way late, and he's in there easily at second. And this may get the runner to third as it's on the ground towards second base. And that's out number one.
The first baseman, number 32, Matt Adams.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Matt Adams. He went deep to the tune of a 3-run job his last time up.
The last at bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
A fastball here too low. It's 1-0. A man at third with one away. That's inside. 2-0.
This would seem like an easy RBI situation. 2-0 count, runner in scoring position, but you have to know there's an open base, and he might be pitching around you.
Now the 2-0 is looked at for the first strike.
You know, Matty, I'll never understand this. You work so hard throughout the course of the season and course of this game to get in 1-0, 2-0, 3-1 counts. Guarantee yourself a fastball 80 to 90% of the time, and he takes it. Just can't understand the methodology there.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Drilled on the ground to short. And that is through into left as he delivers. It's a base hit. Scoring is the runner from third, and that'll cut the lead down to 1.
No, you try and execute a pitch, Dan. I'll leave you to answer that. But right there as a batter, you see the infield back. You take everything, all the variables into consideration. You're not trying to do too much. Anything on the ground that stays off the corners gets you an RBI. Now mix in the fact that it found the hole, and he's got a knock to go with it.
You know, it's so frustrating as a pitcher, D-Row. You think what you make is a good pitch. Infield playing back. The ball is able to sneak through. A base hit and a run batted in. So close, but yet so far from getting out of that inning unscathed.
No hits to this point. The 0-1 delivery. And that misses 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes. Adams leads off first with 1 away. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
That's a big strikeout there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
Rolando Gomez will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 7, Rolando Gomez.
And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Now the 1-0 doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball. A runner on first with 2 away. Two balls and a strike.
2-1.
2 balls and a strike. Here it is. Fouled off. Fastball is outside. It's full now. 3-2.
Full count with 2 outs now. So if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. It's gone. They've taken the lead in the 8th. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field as they move out in front 7-6. Marcellus Butler enters here looking to get the final out before the 9th inning.
Marcellus Butler.
Into the box, Yadier Molina.
I mean, Yadi, when he first broke on the scene, was a defender first and foremost. You can't say that anymore. I mean, he's evolved into a really, really nice offensive player.
Molina swings and misses. He's in trouble now behind 0-2.
Some guys have no trouble hitting with 2 strikes, and some guys never want to get there. Let's see the approach right here. I'd like to see him shorten up a little bit, maybe choke up and try and work the ball back up the middle the other way.
Takes this the other way to right, and Molina's aboard with base hit.
Hey, this is another one of those cases, B-roll, of not how many, but how many can you score? Lots of traffic.
100%, Dan. It's not about batting average in this league anymore. It's about OPS. It's about driving runs in at the end of the day, and they got to find a way. And they're doing that right now. They got the lead.
Stepping in now, Melky Cabrera. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Now the 1-0 finds the zone, strike 1. A couple of lefties start to get loose now in the bullpen. Two out with the man at first. Working for the punch out and the offering. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as the side is retired. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. Last chance coming up here for the Nationals. It's the Cardinals 7 and the Nats 6. Trevor Rosenthal comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Trevor Rosenthal.
Here's Bryce Harper now. It was a single for him in his last at-bat.
The right fielder, number 34, Bryce Harper.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. And he lays off the pitch down and away. Ball 2.
Well, it's 2-1 now, and we haven't seen a fastball from him in this at-bat yet. As a hitter, you've probably got to sit on that right now.
The 2-1 home. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. The 2-2 is on the ground to the left side, a base hit, and that's through for a hit. So the tying run is aboard here in the ninth.
The leadoff hitter finds his way on base. Should be interesting to see the cat and mouse with the manager. Does he use the bunt right here? Do we put a little hit and run on? Do we go old school, new school, and just let him swing away? Should be interesting.
Into the box now, Wilson Ramos, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Popped him up. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. He's homered and doubled in 4 trips, so he's definitely been a factor. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Quick check on that tying run at first. Runner back safely. Harper running from first. That's a strike to throw down. Not in time as he steals second.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And he just misses with a curveball.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Good changeup, just missed inside.
Well, that's back-to-back off-speed pitches, and he wasn't biting on either. Now let's see if he goes back to the hard stuff or gives the softer stuff another shot.
Line towards center field. Catch made out there in center field as the runner will tag from second. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning.
The batter,
ready for another chance, Ian Desmond. And he's got a chance to tie things up here as the equalizer sits just 90 feet away. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery.
That's
A ball and no strikes.
1 ball, no strikes.
Zero. 1-1.
When a guy's featuring big-time velocity like this, you have to be on the fastball. It's your only chance. You'll tip your hat on some nasty off-speed stuff, but you got to be ready for the heater.
Ready with the 1-1. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon. And now this crowd, a bit over 30,000 strong, comes to their feet. Even count of 2-2 to Ian Desmond.
He executed that 1-2 curveball pretty well. I think that's right where he wanted it to end up, but he couldn't get him to chase at it. We'll see what they go with now after that didn't work out.
Last strike now for the Nats. And he struck him out, and the ball game is over as they get the possible tying run over to third, but can't get him across.
Man, when you're leading by 6 runs, you can't let that slip away. They were thinking about the celebration in the clubhouse a little too early, and now the other guys are celebrating in that other dugout. This one's going to sting for a long time.
A tight ball game all throughout. Winds up a slim 1-run victory in the end as we get you one final look at our line score. Well, heroes are made in the postseason, and he was at least the hero in this one. He's our top player of the game.
And obviously, every game is so important in the postseason. So when you come to play like he did and make a big difference for your team, it's something that won't be forgotten.
And this afternoon's closes at a 1-run game, 7-6 today. The Cards take a 2-1 advantage in this division series. Jason Mott earns the victory on the mound. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and the rest of our crew. This is Matt Vasgersian, and you've been watching a presentation of MLB Network. See you next time.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious St. Louis Cardinals. 7 runs, 8 hits. No errors. They left 4 men on base. For the Nationals, 6 runs on 13 hits. No errors. They left 9 runners on base. The winning pitcher is Jason Mott. Credit the save to Trevor Rosenthal. The loss goes to Tyler Clipper. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 40 minutes. Thanks for joining us this afternoon. And please drive home safely.